Most learners spend years studying English, but after all that time, they still can't speak fluently. Why? Because the words live in their head, not in their mouth. That changes today. Hey friends, welcome back to Fluent English Journey. I'm Tom, and I want to invite you into something special, my 30-day shadowing challenge. Anyone can watch a lesson. Few people finish a challenge. But those who do become fluent faster than they ever imagined. That's the frame for everything we're about to do together. Before we dive in, let me be honest for a second. I used to study grammar for hours, but when it came time to speak, I froze. Then I discovered one method that changed everything. Shadowing. That shift turned English from something I knew into something I could use. And if it worked for me and for thousands of learners, it can work for you. What if you could train your English the same way athletes train their muscles? Just 10 minutes a day. Would you do it? Keep that question in your mind as we go, because this challenge is designed to be short, simple, and powerful. Imagine yourself 30 days from now. You open your mouth, and English flows out naturally, without hesitation. That's exactly what this challenge is about. We're not chasing perfection. We're building fluency that lives in your mouth, not just in your head. Yep, a challenge. In this episode, I'm going to walk you through 3 things. First, why doing a challenge together isn't just helpful, it's necessary. In other words, why learning as a community makes real progress possible. Second, what shadowing actually is and why it works so well for fluency. And third, how this challenge helps you build a daily habit that sticks. So get comfortable and just listen for now. You don't need to repeat after me yet. Save that for later. You can replay this and shadow along with my voice when you're ready. As always, I'll keep my pace slow and my speech clear. Why a community challenge is necessary. You don't have to learn alone anymore. This challenge isn't just you. It's us, together, step by step, day by day. That's the power of community, and it changes everything. Learning a language can feel lonely. Maybe you sit at home with a textbook. Maybe you open YouTube and watch a lesson. Maybe you practice a little. And then you stop. After a few days, motivation fades. You forget. You feel tired. You feel alone. Have you ever felt frustrated because you know English, but you just can't speak it smoothly? You're not alone, and shadowing is the cure. This is exactly why we're doing it together. When we begin together, we become a small team, a circle that actually cares. You're not just one person trying to learn English in isolation. You're part of something bigger. Every single day, you know other people are practicing too. They're struggling a bit, they're improving bit by bit, just like you. Think about sports. When people run by themselves, they often quit early. But sign up for a marathon or run with a group and you keep going. You borrow strength from the crowd. It works the same way with English. A 30-day challenge gives US structure. It's not forever. It's not someday. It's clear 30 days. Each day you complete a simple task. Each day you share your progress. You celebrate small wins. And those small wins add up. This matters because language learning isn't only about knowledge. It's about consistency. Community gives us accountability, that gentle push to show up. A challenge gives us a simple plan. Put them together and you've got real power. What shadowing is and why it works. Shadowing is a special kind of practice. It isn't the same as casual speaking, and it's more than just listening. Shadowing means you listen and speak at the same time. Picture this. You hear my words, and in the very same moment you echo them. You don't wait. You don't pause to think. You don't translate into your first language. You let the sounds come into your ear and flow straight out of your mouth. It's like holding up a mirror. I speak and you reflect my voice back. That's the core of shadowing. Simple to describe, surprisingly powerful to do. So why does it work so well? Let me break it down step by step. Shadowing trains your ear. Have you ever noticed that English isn't just words on a page? It's music? That's what shadowing teaches you. When you shadow, you're not only repeating words. You're training your ear to catch the rhythm, the short words, the long words, the way energy lands on certain syllables and skips others. You start to feel the rise and fall of the voice, the melody hidden inside every sentence. And that matters. A lot of learners can read, but they miss the natural beat. With shadowing, you don't just see English, you actually feel it. It's like listening to your favorite song. You don't only hear the lyrics, you move with the beat. Now let's talk about your mouth. I like to imagine the mouth as a musical instrument. Your tongue, lips, and breath, they're like the keys of a piano or the strings of a guitar. Shadowing forces your mouth to move in new ways. At first it feels awkward, but soon it becomes automatic. That's called muscle memory. Just like athletes train their bodies or pianists train their fingers, shadowing trains your mouth to play the language. And here's the best part. Once you repeat enough, you don't have to think about the sound anymore. The right words, the right rhythm, they just flow out. Without this practice, many learners get stuck. They know the word in their head, but when it's time to speak, their mouth won't cooperate. Shadowing fixes that. It connects the brain, the ear, and the mouth so the system runs smoothly. There's another big benefit. Shadowing kills hesitation. One of the biggest problems in speaking English is the pause. Learners stop to translate, they stop to check grammar in their head, and by the time they're ready, the conversation has already moved on. Shadowing pushes you past that. You don't have time to stop. You copy immediately. First it feels intense, even scary. But after a while, it feels natural. And when that happens, something powerful appears, confidence. After just a few days, you notice it. You think, wow, I can copy faster. I can speak longer. I actually sound more natural. Each shadowing session is proof. Every repetition is a little victory. And those victories pile up into real self-belief. Let me tell you about Maria. She practiced shadowing for just 1 month, and when her boss asked her a question in English for the first time, she answered without fear. That's not magic. That's what daily training does. In 30 days, you could transform your English. Not with a textbook, not with endless grammar drills, but with one powerful habit. That habit is shadowing. Why the 30-day container matters. Fluency doesn't come from luck. It comes from daily training. And for the next 30 days, we'll train together. That's our promise. Let's put this into numbers. Imagine you shadow for only 10 minutes a day. That's not much. You could do it while cooking dinner, while walking, or before bed. But in 30 days, that's 300 minutes. 5 solid hours of focused speaking. Not random chatter, not memorizing lists, but 5 hours of training your ear, your mouth, your rhythm, and your fluency. What else gives you that kind of practice in 1 month? And remember, that's just 10 minutes. If you do more, the results grow even faster. That's why shadowing works, because it combines everything at once. Listening, speaking, rhythm, pronunciation, confidence. It's a complete workout. But why connect it to a 30-day challenge? Because a challenge is the bridge between motivation and habit. Motivation is short, it feels good at the start, but it fades. Habit lasts. At the beginning, you feel excited. Yes, I'll shadow every day. But then life gets busy. You get tired. You say, not today. That's where the challenge saves you. When you join, you push through those days because you want to finish. You want to look back and say, I did it. I didn't quit. And by the end of 30 days, something amazing happens. Your brain and your body already know the routine. Shadowing isn't a task anymore. It's just part of your day. That's the secret. In language learning, habit beats talent every single time. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need to show up every day. Shadowing gives you a way to do that. Your simple plan for this challenge. Step 1. Choose your material. Could be this podcast, Fluent English Journey, or any English audio that isn't too hard. Step 2. Listen once, just listen. No speaking yet. Step 3. Listen again, but this time shadow. Copy immediately. Don't worry about mistakes. Step 4. Do this for 10 to 15 minutes. That's plenty. Step 5. Share your progress. Tell a friend, post online, or write it in your journal. Repeat this every day for 30 days. Not perfectly, not for hours, just 10 to 15 minutes consistently. And let me tell you this, you can do it. Maybe today your English feels slow. Maybe you feel shy. Maybe you think you're not good enough. But shadowing is for everyone. Day by day, step by step, you'll notice changes. You'll sound smoother. You'll feel braver. You'll realize English is no longer out there. It's living inside you. So, are you ready? Let's start this 30-day shadowing challenge together. I'll be here to guide you. You won't be alone. You don't have to learn alone anymore. This challenge isn't just you. It's us, together, step by step, day by day. Remember this: community gives you strength. Shadowing gives you fluency. Habits give you success. Thanks for joining me on Fluent English Journey. I'm Tom, and I can't wait to see how far you'll go. Until next time, keep listening, keep shadowing, and keep believing in yourself. Most learners spend years studying English, but after all that time, they still can't speak fluently. Why? Because the words live in their head, not in their mouth. That changes today. Let's make sure it does.